अगला काम लगा ये लगता है मैं नहीं आने का थोड़ा सा गिरा तो नहीं खाना का चलो सही है असली लोग लिटिल बिट कर मांसा का अगर बनवा काम होती है बनवा का तो गलती की तो टाइम में नहीं उड़ा करता अगर सवाल को कच्चे जवाब है तो थोड़ा शुरू कर
वो बहुत फायदा चीज है ये पता है हमला अगर बेहतरीन थी वने ना पता है कि सारा तुमका सारा बैर मजदूरी थी ये सारी कदे मुनवा खण लगा ये रे कुछ मिठू नु दी खड़ी हुंदी
The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Good read, needed to be, and he's quick to get it clear again. That pass has been well intercepted. Quality ball. And that looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Sweden were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Norwich disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that's a throw. Still goalless at the moment. Somewhat off target. He's had it taken off him. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He'll try from distance. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter. Circle! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that looks a good ball through. Norwich are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
That's been cut out, well played. Played backwards here.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Floated through.
Vinicius Junior! Goal, Sweden! Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
The goal scorer for Sweden after 40 minutes is number 10, Vinicius Junior.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and risky.
And the volley. No, not quite.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And good pressure just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And he was quick to react. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points. There has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Sweden deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half. And a good... And the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Doyle cuts out the pass. Oh, easy pickings there. It'll be a throw-in. Big swap through. No, that was never going to make it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Sweden needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And Messi! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Lionel Messi! The attendance has
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
McLean. Doyle.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's looking to set free a runner. And again! Stacey. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger.
Decent hit! He scored! It is no contest! It is a landslide!
Shinji Kagawa! Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
25. Number 11.
Oh, that is chance! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 79 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely spread. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of space out wide here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fires straight hits. Oh, ball's run low. That's another chance. Oh, denied at the last. There will be 5 minutes added time. Looking wide. And now the hit. Now the best of the keeper. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. Big chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Play. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. And that is as far as it goes. Sweet, pretty much utopia.
खड़ी होकर को चाहिए पानी मांगे मन से पका कर
कैसा
सारे मानो
सबसे पहले जवान फाइव वाले आप ना भाई कॉल की थी कोई पुलिस वाला ना कोई
पुलिस वाले को नहीं
ना पहली गल है
Atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If we didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Nasraoui. Kagawa. Spread neatly. Nasraoui spots it and intercepts. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were really in his favour.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Harry Maguire is a real presence at the back, and also someone who can play the ball out of defence or certainly take the ball into midfield. That's a winning combination in the modern game. So many teams like to do that, and I think his stats on the ball, especially running and passing, have got him right up there now.
Can he finish?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Can he find the finish? I've fallen kindly here. Goal, Sweden!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are lazy and after that, maybe there's some truth in it. After 23 minutes is Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Sweden are in front now, the game's only goal. Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide. I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It's their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot!
Sweden have their third corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior hoping to run onto it.
Casemiro.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point,
And the score is 1-0.
pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted.
Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Menu. Garnacho.
He's been indicated.
Rodri. Can he get it through? And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just a one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Sweden are at their advantage on balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Sweden come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during a break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mazraoui.
That's definitely not his best.
Nicely intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams.
The attendance for this match was
So far, Jim,
71,098.
well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Mainu. No, that was never going to make it. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Mainu. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that. That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Just didn't work out for the run that he made. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Saka. And he's picked out the run. Cleared without complication. And now the hit! What a hit! The save was firm. It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Sweden looking to pass their way through. Sweden surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Deftly done. There's the hit! Hits it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
अगे जेरे मेन सारा रूस दबी हुई यूक्रेन को ते अमेरिका साथ नहीं दे पे कूड़े के का इस तरह की खबरें में सुनदा रही हैं अमेरिका उन्होंने ताकत नहीं दी भाई कोई भी आदमी डाटा रूसिया बताई बस यूक्रेन में कोई तो ना तब तो ना छोड़ो यार इतना करके दी रही है जितना ये उनकी कोई ना आप कदा करेंगे अरे डायरिया बताया कौन दिया या कितना है अच्छा सिस्टम है चीनी का थोड़ा एरिया
चीनी को क्या देंगे चीनी मूल कला दा थी हर इस बार में दुनिया की बंदे
चीन दिया बात ही थी मगर काट दिए नहीं नहीं करता
A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demand. And The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already away. That's an excellent interception. And that's a throw. Early chance, first of the game.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's gone ever so well.
Captain really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sweden have their second corner now. Decent hit! And now they can spring out of defence. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Messi. He's played him through. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sweden clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's played into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Sweden have their third corner. Great hits! He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There will be 1 minute added time. And it's the goalkeepers to play. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proof. highly engaging, but goalless. To look back on the first 45 minutes, well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for the second half. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's taking no chances there.
That's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen of one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Kagawa. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Under serious pressure here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that. There's the hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The attendance for this match was
It's still
72,306.
anyone's game, 0-0. And he's intervened well there. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target. Feyenoord looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Play down to the left flank. Now that's well seen too.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 27, number 14. Coming on the field. Number 10, number 25, number 38.
Rudiger. Kagawa. Ruben Neves. That's interception. His positioning was spot on. Sweden are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's a little off target. Might be danger here. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have...
अरे लाहौर ही गिरफ्तार हुए हैं बाप बेटे का साथ लगा चांदी चौक में कहीं नहीं आ रहा तो हाल बात नहीं गिरफ्तार शोर को नापुरी और लपा बताने था जो मुझे फिर उतरा है बना कटे दिया सामने
ये हम कल सारे को केस जो भी हो गया सेम ऐसा लगा है जो दरगाह दी में पता नहीं ऐसा लगा है कि उन्होंने असल का
Bridge. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. Marino. Mikel Marino gets flagged offside. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yes, he'd be my pick. David Villa! Mighty close.
Villa nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Teddy. Marino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which will make us hope.
Messi. That was expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good steal, he just read it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pedro Porro calmly anticipates. Zubimendi. Raya can claim that. He's found a way through. Morata is flagged offside.
मेरा मान के PWD मेरा चैनल मैं अगर याद आ गया रोक दिए
Vicario. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Williams. And he's being shifted off it. He's in, surely. Can he finish? Goal, Spain! Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The goal scorer for Spain after 38 minutes is number 7, Alvaro Morata.
So we have our breakthrough. Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Now it's Morata. Merino. It's out for a goal kick. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going. At least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here, very threatening.
Merino, Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nice bit of trickery. Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific run. Morata. It's one! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Spain, after 61 minutes, is number 7,
Very nice. Thank you.
20,000.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The team is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets his pass away. And he's let fly. And that is a routine catch.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's managed to get free.
Just eases him off the ball.
Got a corner here.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nico Williams with the short one. Deftly away.
Substitution.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance.
That's been intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but it really proved productive.
And he's in on goal. Well, what's he giving here? He's got the penalty. And that really is the they want to do.
Well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Are positive notes. The prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back to the goalkeeper. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true. And I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's straight offside.
Lindelof.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them back it.
There's the hit! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the shot's on. And Ribéry! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to clear it. Sweden have got it back and they'll have it on the go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh no, this does not look good. Bit too much weight on the pass. Has another go. And that is wildly off target. Possession football doing with plenty of it. What is it though that really makes makes it work? Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's a little undercooked.
Should get the job done. Last intercepted time.
Nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half? Sweet, we're desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Attendees, this is a lost children's event. With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly making his way to the information center. Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Coman, such good technique. He has found the way through.
पता नहीं जी जो दिन मुंह लोग ये उतरा दे किया डीजल उठा गया ये महंगाई इतने आने नहीं वाला तमाम सूरत भी नहीं उन्हें फिर दुनिया लता है उन्हें रेट की तो डीजल उठेगी डीजल चले आ और ना जी जो दोनों कुछ कर नहीं कर रही क्यों करता मैं क्यों बात नहीं करता
Vai ter um pura triste, mas eu não deixei da vida dele, vai ter ठीक ठाक बना है, एक पूरी तो घंटा बना है, नहीं ना लाइन पर, ना जा, vai ter कौन, 100 बने तो बना, 200 तेराम घंटा बना, लें तो वीडियो तो इसका वीडियो बना के चला रहा है सजीवा
जो भी जिस तरीका देश में पड़ेगा
औखी गल
लगता है रहेगा तो धोबी किस तरीका रहेगा
मैं पूरे तेरे बिहार चुका रहा
जी
ভালো হয়েছে
Quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's a throw-in. Cleared away. And that has been clubbed away. They've got it again. Somewhat off target. Key role to play here too. Well, Peter, I think you always fancy Bob with a crucial goal at a crucial time. But he's more than just a goal scorer. He's the kind of player that makes other players better. He inspires and just seems to have a great awareness and presence that can lift this whole team. I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's a reprieve, albeit to have to finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Real chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
मैं फैन में आपका जो दोस्त जमा करा के बना नहीं तो कल ये पर इस खानदान कोई भी मैं आप बना दो मैं फैन
Poorly directed kick to the keeper, he's given it away. Delicate chip through. Quick to react. Deftly away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Spot on. Goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nice defending, physical and effective. Enjoy this time. It's gone for a throw-in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cajuste with the clearance. And he won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through. And wins back. Well, there it is, half-time, and the man watch means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Sweden are probably feeling... Forsberg! Goal! The second half sparked straight into life. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
1-0 lead established.
We'll listen to a few words of advice during the break and often straighten things out.
Sepsky short changes him with that pass. Looking for the runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Isak shapes to shoot. It's in. Two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's done very well to take that back. Deftly done. That's been intercepted. They get a throw in. Can he latch on to this? Smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even.
All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And the makings of something quite...
That's positional goal. Creation of space.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lindelof gets rid without sophistication. Sweden finding their passes. Lindelof. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. It's a lovely neat pass. Great work on the overlap. It's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cuts out the supply. Isak, but he's lost his man here, and he's let fly, and that will sail harmlessly past. That's been cut out wildly.
Added minutes have been
Spotted. Ball is over the line. Threads one in. This ended up in no man's land. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pass is just off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration work.
अगे सी सारी है शरीने खाने देने हुन तू त्राय वर्कशॉप है मतलब कि ये पैसे रुला देने पे कोई ना कोई मालिक कोई ना कोई गलती है बिया हेल्पर बंदे दा किवे होता ना
जगह रही
करी बड़ा नहीं आते ना जी ना भई होए काय फील्ड की हेल्पर होना बड़ा बात है
कौन है जो करिए नहीं
ये रकम का बजान तो पहले तो वो पवान दवाई के मतलब में बात है यार जब मुझे तक रात काम वो ये अगर कोई बिया कम आ गया तक कपड़े तो बीच में काम करो पहले तो ये ये हाल बड़ा है बड़ा अपन बात के कारण साकोर साके अभी उतार रहा है बस दुकान के लिए बात है हाले सब पता नहीं हाले सब
मीठा नहीं थोड़ा करे सी
सिकड़ा तो सारी जिंदगी बना बना ये फील्ड ही है सीधे नए फंक्शन तो नए चीज़ां
चेंज करे काम कर
होते
नहीं कर काम अक्सर आप कर
कोई भी नुक्स हो ठीक थी
नुक्स की करने दे रहा हूं मुकाबले ला तुम्हें जो वही का थी जो कभी खिलाने नहीं आनी बस ये है भी
सारा बात तक का नीचे जो आंदी है ना
चले ना क्या करी पहली साल कभी तो के चले होना सी भी ये की चले माटो करिए ते अतवार दा दिहाड़ा आई साल है ना कोई है गड्डी देवनी आई मैं सलाम मार मैं क्या फिर भी पीछे रखना नहीं कराने ने बदला आगा पीछा दे चाहिए करें पर यहाँ सब मौका नहीं मिला ये मैंने ना सरकारी काम में मौका मिल नहीं इस तरह गड्डियां हैं एरिया दे वो मतलब कि जब दे जब हो बस हां चलाओ ये करो वो करो बस टाइम नहीं काम बुढ़ा बस है उन मैं की ट्राई कराने की हाल था अल्लाह पहली ट्राई फंक्शन लाभ की दावी जीव के भी होंडा नवा मॉडल आई वो इतवार दा दिहाड़ा है वो रिजवान शाह बड़े मैं बिना कहने नहीं नाम है ये मेरा बुला बड़ा कहते फिर पाया तो ट्राई करा मैं आया तो सर ट्राई करेंगे हम निश्चित गाल गाय तो खड़कार आवे तो तेरी हैंड तेरे जंपी लगे दबकार आवे यही कब सर्वदा धी उर्दू बोले मैं पूरी समझ ना आवे मटेन दे फिलहाल सब कुछ भाषा उदाहरण देना है मोंटेन होते हैं ये इसको इस तरह करते हैं
And the fans puff out their chests proudly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Action has already started. That's just playing it safe and simple. And he skipped past his man. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Soboslai. And he's there to get it away. Soboslai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka gets over and intercepts. Back into the middle, and just too much on that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His
Tries a shot! Oh, it's there! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just would...
Diaz! It's anyone's ball now. Banana. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass just off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half time. Played out to the right. Oh, here's a chance! Unspoiled kindly here. Good effort first time. Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived. And I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley. It's beautifully weighted. Vicario can pick that up. And it's dealt with by the Russian keeper. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him. Adams. Saka. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. He made it look a bit predictable. And the first 45 minutes are up. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation? At least Peter, not conceding another goal, has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in the second half. Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Well, it's been tight, Peter. I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There will be a throw-in. Diaz with the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. Get a throw in. That's played in low. Saka with the clearance. Kovacic. He's played him through. And he comes out the supply. Simply thinking they're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. And now they can clear their lines. Szoboszlai. Romero. Defending of the desperate variety. Well played. That's just playing it safe and simple. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? And here's a chance. He's done very well to get to that. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. And he's there to clear it. Oh, easy pickings there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. 75 minutes played. Chance to finish. And that is wildly off target. Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Substitution on the field. Number 18. Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Number 13. Summerside. Coming on the field.
Squeeze it through.
Number 21.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
It's Darwin. Great ball. And shots. He scores. And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
It's a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish. Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control. And it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Also, he scored. And the comeback is complete.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Struck first time.
No, not quite.
And he's got the beating of his man. It's Son Heung-min! And he can clear it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Added minute has been indicated.
That looks a decent ball.
Picked out brilliantly.
Well, they've got it again.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
अब जो पूछता है मेरे पे काम में नाचता है वो है सार बंदे हैं निकाल के हाँ रिकूड मार देता है काहे यूनिवर्सिटी के बीच का तेरा काम थी ना मैंने सही थी मैंने की
ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਇਆ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਉਹਦੇ
मैं को चार तो करना
ਇਹ ਲਾਏ ਨਾ ਇੱਥਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਬਾਤ ਹੈ ਅੱਬੇ ਮੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੰਨਾ
वो
ਦੇ
यूनिवर्सिटी
ਸਾਰੇ
के
ਕੱਟ
बीच
ਗਿਆ
में खड़ा है वो जरा यहाँ से छुआ से फरा था काम न करा दे भी यार चंगा छोरी चंगा
ਨਹੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਸੀ ਪਤਾ
मैं आखा इधर उधर ये
मेरे सामने तय कर मुझे मिल गया बस कुछ पे आ दे
मैं ना खान को खाई उसको
ना से खाना खेरा बस रांदा उठा भी है ना
Beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Action has already started. Looking to set free a runner. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sweden clearly did help themselves by telling it was always going to be a
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome.
The game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That defending is unapologetic. The system almost, and it had to be.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. He's gone for goal. Cleared away. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. It's offside. Yes, it is. Start for them in now. And he's picked out the run. And the shots! A real chance and a real let-off. All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. That's Vinicius Junior. He's asking for trouble. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and he's nearly on time now. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good foot in there. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's ambitious. Fires from distance. That is decidedly lacking. Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Good ball over the top. There will be 1 minute added time.
Pressing and it's paid off. That'll be the last act of the first half. Perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level. Certainly defensively, as most teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break. What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. And I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
45 minutes it is. Looks for the finish. It's produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Interesting ball. Rudiger. He's intervened well there. Towards the hour mark and still no goals. Rudiger gets it away.
There they go.
Looking again. That's been cut out. Well played. It's an hour into the second half. 987. Struck first time. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Shapes to shoot! Ruben Neves shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
And Neves actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from Kagawa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The assistant referee has his flag raised. Offside.
Substitution for Sweden. Number 14.
No changes here from both sides of fight.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal.
Oh, he's onto this. And here's a chance. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Sweden seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
5 minutes left on the clock. He's in space and looking for options. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rudiger. Adams. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end.
40-50 तक थी मुझे लाख तक नहीं थी भी
Segundo che è Messena? Ah, io come si cade qui? Istri da cade. Istri da cade. Istri da cade lo sa, dove vedi? E da bagare ma ora le cose da o che da dice? Avere Giumma.
A red light today. Welcome everybody, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Cafu calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so. Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Vinicius. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops. Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. He's away! He could be in here. Up he goes! Goal! What a great header, got plenty on that. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one. After 15 minutes, Sweden finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Decent enough try. Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort there. Nicely intercepted. Locked in behind. Sweden really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's been shifted off. Relentless interception. It's a sharp pass. They've got red. It's a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Sweden clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Flips it up and over. European wanted himself for not getting there.
10-15 साल उनका पीक दौड़ है
It's a sharp little ball here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Clearly disappointed with that pass. Quality deserved it when they really needed it. Passing his fist again. Got a shot away. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is... So they're off time, respective dressing room, and well, they'll genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score. It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. Goes in for the header! Trying, haven't got good, so it needs to be a bit different. And we have our very first corner. He's there to get it away. From distance. Well, he's hit it well. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that. Oh, shooting chance! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. To take that back. And he's hit on goal. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Attendance for this match was 71,000.
Adams. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's on! And that is wildly off target. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Sergio, what are you thinking? Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target. Doherty. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nelson Semedo. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Saka. Sweden looking to pass their way through. Referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep moving. Change for you. Great defending, strong and determined. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
अबे वो कनाल देखे तो मेरा आ गया ना Why not about the mean beside? Amma nahi sadi. Muhammad
Goes out one play. And the ball is 3. Definitely away. Cafu. Struck last time. Plenty of power on that.
Substitution for Sweden. Number 15.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Number 26.
That's going to go a long way. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's
यूनिवर्सिटी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਨ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਇੰਜੋਇਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਲਾਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕੂਲਾਂ ਦੇ 4 ਸਾਲ ਬਾਹਰ ਉਹ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਬੜਾ ਛੋਟਾ ਬਾਤ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਹੈ ਕੌਣ ਇਹ ਛੋਟਾ
It's truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. As you can see, we've already started here. Kostic, Fenerbahce have a free kick. So, a reprieve for the no harm at all. Oh, no, that chance. What a chance. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy Skriniar is a true powerhouse defender. Real pedigree. Someone who can make a great defensive.
He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. I was impressed with both move and pass, both causing lots of problems for that defense.
Cristiano Ronaldo! So, already. The less said about that pass, the better. Checo. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well, Peter did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and really perfect.
Get them back to contention. They didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. He is slightly undercooked that one. They clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Kagawa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back in. Real chance! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 33 minutes is number 26, Shinji
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Kostic.
And a header! They've done it! Just one inning now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
What a great header from plenty old man.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games. And that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's a goal kick. Half time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yuksek. Looking for the runner. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Kavechi.
There will be 3 minutes of
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. There's the header. No, he didn't quite meet him right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals, and more goals, but only one between them. Already back up and running after half-time. And it is clear to see that he is blocked at all, and the keeper's kicked it away. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's really well cleared. Rudiger clears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Kostic. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. He's gone looking for safety.
21,898.
Fenerbahce are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
ये तो अपना अप्रोच करेंगे
Only through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Time in for the first substitution of the game.
Number 53.
Fred. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good pressure, good intensity. Well, they'll have to get the numbers right and hoping to keep it. Chance for the header! And that's caused a worry or two. A more than decent attempt. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Number 9. Eden Dzeko. Number 70. On the field. Number 90.
Skriniar.
Number 10.
It's gone backwards. Oh, it's come loose. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's going to go a long way. Delicate chip through. That's just playing it safe and simple. Talisca is flagged offside. They're not going to make any further progress now. Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. Sweden certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. This is somewhat less than ideal. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Kostic. Spread neatly. Goes for the header! Oh, not the best of headers. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Draw your attention to the
Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the man of the match.
डिजिटल फिटिंग करा दो ते अप्लाई करो मतलब कनेक्शन है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग से वो इंग्लिश लैपटॉप में ना ठाई कोई करांदा
का कला तू की मर्जी का कभी प्रमाण लगा करियो दीदी बयान क्या साइन की बयान तेरा लगा नहीं पोस्ट लगी
तो 3 साल पीछे
मैं कल लिखी के बहुत लिखी है यार
3 साल है तो मैं 3 साल
हमारा भेजी पे में साल करो
फरमा रहे लगी हुई डिजिटल हुई है
ये न्यूज़
ये ना स्कूल प्रमोशन की दी है
कराची को ज़लज़ला घेरी बता वाला दूसरे ही 10
17-18 दफा का ज़लज़ला आए बदलू तो
नूर बना
कोई चीज़ हूं तो कोई जुल्म खाना है काल में की डिठी है जो का मुलारे बदाने के तो कुत्ता ने फाटे उन काड़ गुता
जुल्म अगे ही में अगे सोशल
और
मीडिया
ये सोशल मीडिया अगर तू दे नाल बड़ी चंगी थी नहीं वदी ये ओ फरूकी है
तो वाह मां फिकार थोड़ा जे कुत्ता से मां का बाद में माफ कर
And the fans puff out their chests proud. It's quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. That's just playing it safe and simple. And he skips past his man. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Soboslai. And he's there to get it away. Soboslai is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka gets over and intercepts. Back into the middle, and just too much on that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. That just would... Yes! It's anyone's ball now. Banana. Rodri, and if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is just off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Played out to the right. Oh, here's a chance! That's fallen kindly here! Good effort first time. I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived. I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley. It's beautifully weighted. Vicario can pick that up. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him. Adams. Saka. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Oh, he made it look a bit predictable. The first 45 minutes are up. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation? At least Peter not conceding another goal has kept them in this
this game, and they can up their response in this second half. Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting now we get some free football. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There will be a throw-in. Diaz with the delivery. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. Get a throw in. That's played in low. Saka with the clearance. Kovacic. He's played him through. And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance
So, Jim, what are you thinking? They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. And now they can clear their lines. Szoboszlai. Romero. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played. That's just playing it safe and simple. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? And here's a chance. He's done very well to get to that. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. And he's there to clear it. Oh, easy pickings there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. 75 minutes played. Chance to finish. And that is wildly off target. Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution on the field.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Number 13, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field.
Squeeze it through.
Number 21.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Darwin. Great ball. And the shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish. Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Struck first time. No, not
White.